I focused my arts journalism degree in architecture specifically, knowing that I wanted to do something with either writing, doing marketing writing for a firm, writing for some sort of publication, whether it be online or print. I've always been really interested in architecture, but I've always been more interested in sort of the theory behind it. I was an art history undergrad and focused my undergraduate degree in architectural history, and then went to work for the American Institute of Architects, where I was an editorial assistant for their magazine in Minnesota. It was called Architecture Minnesota. And at that point, I sort of developed this interest in writing about architecture and the challenge that you face when you're given a sketch or a designer is telling you about something and somehow you have to translate this image or this story of a building into something that a layperson could relate to. SOM is basically, it's architecture, engineering, planning, and interior design firm. We're headquartered here in Chicago and focus mainly on skyscraper and super tall buildings. I find it very exciting to work at a place like SOM, where if it weren't for SOM, Chicago really would be a completely different city. From the Hancock, Willis Tower, Trump Tower, to the Millennium Park Master Plan, all of these things that we see and utilize every day that really wouldn't be here if it weren't for SOM. So I get to work with people who are deeply committed to the city. It gives me sort of a pride in living in Chicago and being a part of it. Another really exciting thing that we do is, as a firm, is we export Chicago architecture. Recently completed the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is probably our most high-profile project at the moment. We're working on the new NATO headquarters in Brussels, and numerous towers in China. It's been really thrilling to sort of see Chicago architecture on an international scale.